Yo, what up? This is Mike Brown, and this is The Art of Letting Go. Today, I have a special guest in the building. Um, Probably one of our youngest guests, so no pressure.
Okay.
But we connected because I think you reached out to me because you were thinking about starting your own podcast, right?
Yeah. I was really excited to see the podcast that you made, and it kind of inspired me to want to try it one day. So I think I look forward to making one day. So yeah.
That's what's up. Can you introduce yourself to the listeners?
Yes. So my name is Kolby. For those of you that don't know, I am a film photographer. I'm an artist. Um, I'm a writer, poet. I'm based in Sacramento, California, and I'm also in the Bay Area as well. So I'm kind of back and forth. And if you want to check out some of my work, it's at underscore KILIMA underscore, which is my photography page. And then my personal page is at underscore STVERBOI underscore. Yes, that's why.
I appreciate that.
Thank
Hey
you.
man, put yourself out there. Ain't nothing
Sorry,
wrong
yo,
with
sorry.
that. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling very like optimistic today. I'm feeling hopeful. These past few days, I ain't gonna lie, it's really been rough for me. As far as, dealing with just life and pandemic and stuff, like trying to deal with, being at home and being alone, like in certain situations, because I'm so used to getting out, going into like concerts and stuff, meeting people, connecting. Like that's kind of my way of connecting with people. So I think it kind of just put a hold on a lot of things. So, but yeah, that
Yeah.
was a little quite a little answer, but
No, that's all good. Because it's kind of been the same for me. Like, all my family is back in Texas. I have friends out here and stuff, but I mean, essentially, I'm kind of out here by myself, and
oh
I'm
wow.
so used to running around and like having to be by myself has really made me start to explore myself more. Um, what has been your biggest lesson so far in the quarantine?
Whew, gosh, it's been a lot of lessons. I think for one lesson, man, I think just staying consistent in what you want to do and staying consistent in like what you love to do, because I see a lot of times, like a lot of people, since this pandemic hit, they just feel like hopeless in like whatever they're doing. Maybe it be like painting or just whatever. Like a lot of people don't have really like the hope anymore, to keep going. And like I'm really an optimistic type of person, so like I feel like it kind of pushed my fuel to keep going. And I think like just even a little bit, because I feel like oftentimes we look at other people and see like, oh, they're doing all of this and they're doing all of that, but you kind of got to look within yourself and like look what you can control around you, and see exactly what you can control and what you can do to do what you love. So I think that's important.
I feel that has the pandemic like shifted how you move as far as like with photography and stuff? Like, have you still been able to do it?
Absolutely, is definitely shifted, because a lot of times I would go like to concerts and stuff, and I would take like photos of like local artists and stuff, like wherever I was at. And since there's not really like a lot of like, what do you call it, like concerts and events and stuff, it's harder to take like portrait photos. And so I kind of just been doing like a lot of street photography, and whatever kind of events like I feel like going to, like I'll try to bring my camera and stuff and take some photos like that. But overall, yeah, it definitely has been different. So
That's what's up. And you said you're 22, right?
yes, I'm 22. I know
Lord.
I get that a lot. I really mature for my age, but yeah, I think I've just kind of grown to be like really mature for my age. I kind of had to learn that, at a really young age. So
Do you feel like, and I could always cut this out if you want, but do you feel
yeah.
like your awareness of your sexuality has played like a part in your maturity, like just being
Abs-
like so self-aware?
Absolutely. Because I came out like around 18. So, and the way I came out, like it was pretty hectic. So it was really traumatic, like the way I came out.
Oh
But
wow.
yeah, it was. I ain't even gonna lie. But I think like it really like shifted me to really be on my own and like handle a lot of things on my own, and it kind of, how do you say, like it made me be more confident with myself in a way,
That's
in
what's
some
up.
aspects, like in how I move, like it made me be more confident. But like it's still like certain areas where I'm not as confident, but like, I try to talk to my friends and stuff, and like they help me out. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Um, shit. What advice would you give to your 18-year-old self today?
My 18-year-old self. Damn, that wasn't that long ago. That was like
Yeah,
what, three
that's
years
only
ago.
yeah.
um, just be more. How do you say it? I would say be more like compassionate with yourself, because I feel like I was really hard on myself, like especially having to move out and be on my own. Like I was just really hard. Like I had to like get by. So I think during that process I wasn't as compassionate like with myself, and I was compassionate with other people, but not really like, myself and like how I kind of move and things like that. So I would definitely say, just taking things like as they come and not really worrying and overthinking. So
That's important, man, and that's dope that you even aware of that right now. Because feel like I still struggle with overthinking.
yes, yes. It's really like it's really a journey for me, because I can like it could be like, over the most littlest things, and you'll like overthink it. But like once you just kind of do it and like get out of your comfort zone, it's kind of like it kind of goes away in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So where you at today? How do you feel like just in your life in general today?
Today, um, it's still pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm still just trying to take things, day by day. I'm really not like where I want to be yet, so but I'm still like learning how to be patient with, who I'm trying to become and like where I'm trying to go in life and stuff like that. And I know that, it's a process, and I think it's good to, have good support around you, like a support system. And I think like sometimes that's really hard to find, because as you mature at a certain age, like a lot of the people that you used to, share your time with and things like that, like it doesn't really like it don't really click that well, So it's like it's different, like trying to find a new support group, or people that really understand, where you're coming from and where you're trying to go in life. So
Yeah. Do you feel like you open to it?
absolutely, absolutely. I actually made one friend during the pandemic, and he was really cool, and he was really nice, like super, super loving and caring and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just grateful like that he's there and stuff, and like, just sends me like random texts like, "Oh, I hope you're doing okay," and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that a lot. So
That's what's up.
yeah.
Um, shit. What's the most important thing to you right now at 22?
The most important thing to me right now is my well-being. Um, absolutely my well-being. And um, what else? Yeah, my well-being. Like I don't really know
Now
what else.
that's I'm telling you, man, that's really dope to hear because like
Yeah,
those weren't things that I was thinking about at that time in my life. Like,
yeah,
and for me, I wasn't out, so I was
yeah.
trying to be seen more for my external than my internal. So it
Mm,
was definitely a lot of like just worrying about bullshit, shit that didn't matter, shit that didn't affect what was going on here, you know?
yeah. How did you like? How did you kind of overcome that, like during the years and stuff like that?
Um, I think acceptance of myself. Once I started to accept who I was, it was easier for me to share that with other people. And the people that were closest to me were really the ones that built me up. You know, I do feel like I had a really strong support system around me. And therapy too, man. Like
Yeah, yeah.
therapy, I did a whole lot of work to get to this point. Like I definitely was not here my entire life, you know what I mean? So
That's a lot. That's a lot. Like
yeah.
I'm still trying to like understand all of that. At this age, I'm still trying to understand all of that. And like I think like now, like especially what's going on now, like it kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things. A lot of like the truths around like of what's going on and things like that. And I think that it's made me more like understanding and like have more wisdom and things like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like it's really real. Like it's really serious, like to what's going on. Like because a lot of times like when I was like younger, I didn't really pay attention to the news and stuff like that. And like the people I live with now, like they really watch the news. And like I see it, like I see like a lot of things for what it is now, like with this whole system and stuff like that. It's really hurting. It's really heartbreaking, to see. But I think that, beautiful things will come out of this, in the future. And I think that hopefully like a lot of people open their eyes and realize, what's really going on around them, you know.
Yeah.
So
How do you find balance in your own life to like to stay mentally healthy while, you know, still paying attention to what's going on in the world?
cut off my phone.
Are you good?
Cut off my phone, shoot. Um yeah, I guess like, I'm still trying to find out that too. Like, how do I stay balanced? Because I guess like I don't know. Maybe you could get some advice, like, because I'm still trying to figure that out. Like having balance.
I definitely agree with you on cutting off the phone. Honestly, for me, I'm kind of limiting. I don't really watch the news, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Uh, I do get a lot of news from other people, but I think I feel more healthy just not paying attention so much because
yeah,
it I could be feeling really good in my own life and something could go on and it could shift my feelings and I don't want to allow something to have that much control over me.
right.
So, you know, I'm still navigating it as well. I'm still trying to figure out. I create a lot, you know, so I'm always trying to like put my feelings into something and kind of
Yeah,
just leaving them in there as a physical representation of what I'm feeling.
absolutely. And I definitely agree with you with that. Especially as an artist. Like I feel like one of the best things that you could do is just like put your feelings into your work and whatever you're doing. Like it doesn't necessarily have to have like a label on it, or on what you're doing, but as long as you're getting it out, and it's making you feel good, then I think that's all that matters really much. So yeah.
That's what's up. Man, so I know you said that you were focusing on your goals and like just where you want to be.
Yeah.
Where is that? What does that look like?
Oh, um, definitely, connecting with more people and putting myself out there more, and just, growing and learning with like other people and stuff like that, just finding more like supportive people and friends and stuff like that. And I definitely plan on, because I'm a film major, so I definitely plan on, creating like more things as far as my major and stuff like that, and working on some projects. So I definitely see that in my future for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. What about you?
Uh, man, I just want to, with everything I'm doing, wherever I'm gonna be at, whether it's a podcast, music, or whatever, I just want to inspire people and
Yeah,
help people grow with my own experiences. That's all.
that's good, man. I wish the best of luck to you with that.
I appreciate that, man, and the same to you, because like
Thank
I
you.
said, you're very talented. I've seen your work, and
Thank you.
you do
Appreciate it.
really dope work. Um, what is one piece of advice that you can give to the listeners?
One piece of advice. Just just be aware, just stay aware of, what you're doing, and stay aware of the people that you're surrounding yourself with, because ultimately, if you're not surrounding yourself with people that lift you up, then they're just gonna bring you down with them. And um what else? Love yourself. Love
That's real.
yourself.
Hey, that's the realest piece of advice you could have gave.
So that's it. Love yourself, and love who you're trying to become. Love you for how you are right now in that moment. That's all that matters.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you, congratulations, because you just did your first podcast. So
Thank you.
that
Appreciate
that
it.
that mean now you gotta do
I survived
now you gotta do your own. I'm gonna be looking for your show.
it. Definitely look forward to that, because I'm definitely want to do that.
Yeah, man.
Having me on here. So
Absolutely. Where can the people find you?
so you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. And on my Instagram, my photography page is at underscore KILIMA. And then my personal page is at STVERBOI. And over the summer, I recently did like a short film with some of my friends up in San Diego, and
Okay.
it's on my link in my bio, so you can go ahead and check that out. Yeah, so I look forward to making more short films and stuff like that in the future. So
That's what's up, man. Man, thank you so much for doing the show.
thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And thank y'all for listening. This is Mike Brown, and this is The Art of Letting Go.